Hey guys, it's Bro You Whack, and it's been a hot minute since I brought you just a good old tip commentary video. There's just been a lot of Overwatch news, and the event just dropped, so I've been making a lot of videos on that. But I figured now would be a good time just to bring you a video try to help you be a better Overwatch player. Alright, there's more to me than just memes, okay? I can try to come up with ways to try to make you better. But today, by the title, well, I don't know exactly what I'm titling this video, but it's gonna be something along the lines of like bad players or stubborn players or just don't do this, whatever. It's supposed to just show you what bad players do and what you cannot do in the future to try to make you a better Overwatch player. Because a lot of people, they love to say, oh, the only reason why bad players are bad players is because they pick wrong heroes, they don't know how to aim, yada yada yada. But there's a lot more to it, and there's one aspect that you might not think about that you could easily be doing in a lot of your gameplays. And this defense right here, because normally I don't talk about the gameplay that you're seeing, but here I am playing Orisa defense on Rialto, but you're going to see a perfect example of what it means to really just be a bad player and how you could be making your team suffer for your own actions, even if you do have the right hero. And that is this right here. You're gonna see me as Reinhardt pull him off the bridge over and over and over again. Not just even Reinhardt, all the enemy teams. And this is what a bad player does. They see the enemy team doing something, and it's clearly working. It's stopping them. It's killing them. The number one way to win Overwatch games, in my opinion, is to get kills. And if there's a certain tactic that the enemy team continues to do over and over like that again, clearly a bad player, what he's gonna do is continue to do that same thing over and over again. And this thing that I'm talking about is choosing costly routes that is causing you to die, causing you to get punished. I am the king of punishing people, not in a sexual way, but I'm the king of punishing people because I love to play Mei. Mei punishes people for just getting out of position or just being straight up stupid with their route choice. But a good example is if a team is pushing the first point of Hollywood and they continue to go the main route going to the right, I'm going to wall the Reinhardt, the Zarya, who's ever leading the fight every single time because they continue to go that way and they continue to not come up with solution to make sure that my tactic doesn't work. So to make sure that stuff like this doesn't happen to you, not necessarily just Orisa pools, but Mei walls or Reaper flanks or whatever the case may be, to make sure that that doesn't happen to you, you need to come up with solutions. Well, what are those solutions? I came up with 3 solutions. The first one that Reinhardt is just going to display perfectly right here actually. This is the perfect example, is come up with your own tactic. He is shifting his shield to make sure that my Orisa ball cannot pull them every single time. Again, that might be like, well, duh, bro, you whack, but that's not what you think about. They think about, oh, well, this guy's playing Junkrat or this guy's playing Genji and he sucks. Well, what are you doing? Again, I might be just picking on this Reinhardt, but he's leading the fight. He's choosing to go on the bridge and choosing to die for my Orisa ball every single time. Well, now he came up with solution, so he's not a bad player. Now he's shifting his shield. The second thing that this Reinhardt doesn't need to do to negate my tactic from working is picking a different route. Since he's just shifting his shield, he doesn't need to go the back way, but something like on Hollywood, you can go either up the stairs, go on the left side, make sure that the Mei wall doesn't punish you every single time you push the point. You need to change something. Do not be stubborn. Do not continue going down that route. The third thing and the last thing I can do, which is a little bit harder, but pick heroes that can counter that tactic. Play a Winston or a Diva to make sure that you don't get walled off from the Mei, or play a Genji or a Diva that can eat my Orisa ball. That is coming up with solutions, and that is not being a bad player because you are not being stubborn and you are solving the problem. The problem wasn't necessarily the Widow pick or the Genji pick or the DPS. It wasn't necessarily that, but really just the route that you're picking because it cost you your own life. And having your life is so important in Overwatch. So it's just a little tiny step, a little tiny tip that won't necessarily send you into top 500, but that you can add in your arsenal of things that can make you a better player. So hopefully this video does help you. Just a short little video. I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching. More Overwatch videos to come, and bye.